For the next month, or for the next 10 minutes or so, we'll take a closer look at Trade with Pat's signal. Patrick Ryan is a forex trader with more than 10 years of trading experience. He's been around for a very long time. I stumbled upon his channel a while back when I was looking for trading bot reviews. He's the owner of Forex Robot Nation, where he sells his famous Forex Fury robot, which I might review soon because I'm getting more and more interested in automated trading solutions. For this review, my original plan was to subscribe to the Gold channel, but I heard that there is more trades in the Forex channel, so I went for the combo package and got access to both channels.
Chuck, I'm honored that you're reviewing my signals this month. I'm gonna do my best to win as many as I possibly can. Much love.
When you join his channel, it looks like this, and in the pinned message, he points you to his website where he posted a welcome video along with explanation on what to expect from the signal and how to get started in your trading journey. It's not a trading course, but more of a guide on how to set up a broker account and how to execute his signals. He also offers a trade copier for his signal, but you can only use it for his signal. You can't use it anywhere else, so for this review, I went with the usual Telegram signal copier or TSC because I'm used to it and it's super powerful for taking partial profits and it has all sorts of other risk management features. Everything is set and now we simply wait for trades to come our way. Okay, quick note before we get into the good stuff. So I wasn't paid by Pat or anyone from his team for this review. I joined the channel like any regular member and traded based on what I saw. The results during that month were surprisingly good and I'm just sharing my honest experience. Good morning, the first trade we got is from the Forex channel and it's a pending order on NZD USD and it looks like this on the chart. The price is a bit far from the buy right now, but the trade copier placed the pending order perfectly and now we wait. For this review, I will be risking 3% per trade on a $10,000 account, meaning I will risk $300 on every single trade. Day 2 of the review and I woke up to 2 trades. The pending order from yesterday got activated during the night and like 30 minutes after they sent another trade on Euro USD this time. This one was a market order, so the trade copier jumped right in and it looks like this on the chart. And wow, we were lucky on the exit, just look at that. Since Pat always sent 2 take profit levels, I programmed the trade copier to close 50% of the position on the first take profit level and the remaining 50% on the second and last take profit level. And an hour later, Pat told us to close the trade at break-even on NZD USD and it was the right call because we avoided the loss. So both trades are now closed and my account looks like this. In the Gold channel, we got a message explaining that gold has been pretty erratic to trade these last few weeks and that Pat expected it to return to normal this month. So I guess that's good for me. In the message, he admits that the trade would have been good, but since the price action was very messy, he decided to play it safe and cut the trade short. So far, I really like what I'm seeing. The last message seemed honest and proved that he trades with a set of rules. So I'm really looking forward to see what comes next. Another morning in profit. The trade this time is on Euro CAD. And as you can see, the trade was sent just a bit past midnight. Good thing my copier took the trade because I was sleeping and now it's running in profit. I remember a while back, Pat was saying that he was working with other analysts to send trades in his channel. I know he works with a team around the clock to find, compare, and share the best possible setup. And that was my dream for a long time, to actually have a team of traders working together to share our analysis and ideas instead of only relying on yourself. It takes a lot of time and effort to properly monitor only a couple of charts and currencies. So if you can trade your analysis with others, it would only benefit everyone in the team. I gotta admit, my trading journey is pretty lonely. Not long after that, the trade hit TP1, so I closed half of my position and it's already Friday, so I guess we'll hold that trade throughout the weekend. See you on Monday. It's Monday morning, the trade on EuroCAD is still running, and now we have a buy limit on NZD JPY. So I really like this kind of signal with pending orders. I really like signal that uses pending orders because first, they force you to stick to a clear plan. You're waiting for a specific retest or pattern before your trade even kicks in. And second, they take away the hesitation out of the equation. Once the price hits your level, the order executes automatically. No second guessing, no cold feet, and that's exactly why we've got a pending order set on NZD JPY right now, because Pat has a plan. And the next day, Pat announced that the trade went to stop loss during the night, but I looked at my chart and I was still in. So on my broker, the price went like one single pip from the stop loss and it didn't trigger the stop. So I'm still in, and since Pat is out, he won't send any more management for that trade, so so I hope I can turn it into a profit later. For the rest of the week, we got 3 more trades in the forex channel, and they all reached at least the first take profit level, so that's pretty good so far. In the gold channel, we've got only 1 trade this week, and it went all the way to the last take profit level, but did it. If we dig into the trade, we can see that my entry is almost 7 pips worse than Pat's entry. That can be caused by many factors such as slipping and price differences between brokers. So 3 minutes later, when Pat told us to protect the trade and put the stop loss at the entry level, I got stopped out precisely at that time by that wick. Add to that another pip of slippage and I lost approximately $5 on that trade. But no reason to start crying because that trade on NZD JPY just reached the take profit level all alone by itself and saved the day with a full TP. Pat's gonna be jealous of this one. The trade was literally perfect, but he got sniper stopped out. But it's also comforting to see that this situation, losing a trade by a sniper stop by literally 1 pip, happens even to the pros and not only to me. We are week 3 of the review and Pat is still winning trades. The first trade we received was on GBP CHF and it ran for a very long time. We eventually hit TP1 and the remaining is still running for the moment. It's a very nice trade. It took some time for the price to finally break out of the range and it finally broke out to the upside exactly like Pat wanted. So that's a very good looking trade right there. And then it finally happened. The next trade was a short on USD CHF and it went straight to stop loss. As you can see on the chart, it took under 3 hours and that trade never even saw a tiny bit of profit. But it's the first official loss since I started taking Pat's trades, so I'm not mad at all. Pat announced the loss in the channel and on my side, I lost a bit more than 3%. So the account is now sitting at 13% or $11,300, which is still very good. And for the rest of the week, both channels were very quiet. We got 1 more trade on USD CHF that yielded a tiny bit of profit and no trade on the gold channel. I think Pat is now putting a lot of energy into his new live stream on YouTube where you can see him trade every morning, so I'll definitely watch this next week. Before we wrap this week, I still have 1 trade running on USD JPY that went to TP1 and the rest of the position should have been closed at break-even. But somehow my trade copier didn't move the stop loss because I lost the internet connection for a very short time on that day. And good thing for me because as you can see here, we closed the first take partial profit on that little red arrow and then the price retested the entry where the rest of the trade should have been closed. But hey, I'm still in and lucky for me, it's profit. So I will take the remaining profit before the market closes in 9 minutes. Let's do this. While pretty happy with the results, we closed the 3rd week with almost 15% of profit. Let's fast forward a bit. Week 4 was rocky. We started to hit more stop loss, but we ended up making another 5% in just 1 week. The account now sits at $12,000. This means 20% of profit. And if you look closely here, I paid $277 of commission to the broker. So it's obvious who's really making the money in this industry: the brokers. I just gave almost 3% out of my 22% to the broker. So more than 10% of my total profit in trading fees. This is a lot. All in all, I really don't have anything negative to say about this signal. The trades were copier friendly, the risk was reasonable, and the profits were consistent throughout that month. So if you're on a tighter budget, I'd recommend starting with the forex channel since it's more active. But that being said, the combo package is a solid value if you want exposure to both setups. The gold trades were very well handled. Overall, it's a surprisingly solid experience. By the way, if you're into trading like I am, check out the Trading Times clocks. They're designed specifically for traders, with a 24-hour display that shows which global markets are open. I use one myself. It's useful to know when to trade, and it's a great desk piece. Links in the description if you want to grab one.